Hi, Aquarius. Okay, the Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, the Lovers, the Empress, Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, starting off with the Queen of Cups, this is a strong water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that's coming in that is emotionally available and sees you as someone they could be emotionally involved with. This is someone that sees you as the Holy Grail here. So they've had their eye on you for quite some time. I feel like they might also give you a gift this Christmas or this holiday season. I feel like they're very thoughtful, they're very sweet, and they're going to give you something meaningful. Now, if they don't physically give you a gift or hand you something, Aquarius, I feel like they're going to do something that's very, very thoughtful and very close to them. So it's something that they may do that's very, very sentimental here, Aquarius, and you'll see just how sincere this person is, because the thing that they do for you is going to speak volumes of their emotions here. So they are someone that's emotionally available. I feel like they're already maybe emotionally invested in you. For some, I feel like you also share this emotional connection. The notion of mirroring each other's behavior here with the Lovers card. So for some, I feel like this is someone that you may get very, very attached to, Aquarius. Now, whether you'll be aware of it or not, it could happen very suddenly. Next thing you know, you feel really guarded. You feel unsure about why you're falling for them so quickly. How is this happening? So there'll be, this could be an element where you feel quite uncertain or quite despaired, or you're sort of going along with the ride and you're nervous and giddy. So I like what this person is bringing out in you for some. I do. And there's the possibility for the two of you to kickstart this relationship with romance first over the holidays, and this can actually be someone you may end up with for a very, very long time here. For some, I do feel it's a very strong twin flame or soulmate that's coming through for you that you're going to be sharing a holiday romance with. Now, moving on with the Five of Cups, this is more water energy, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that is coming through here. For some, I feel like there may have been some sort of emotional trauma, and it's sort of water under a bridge. There's something that you may have had a past with. Maybe this is this capricious energy that is coming up with the Nine of Wands. So you may have had a past with this person before, or you may have had to deal with something emotional with them before. So either there's been pain or hurt or grief or conflict, or someone's been emotionally unavailable maybe in the past. But I feel as though you have to look to the future. You have to put it behind you, because for some, I feel like you're still dwelling on something here with the Five of Cups, or this person is perhaps still dwelling over maybe a rejection that you'd given them earlier, or maybe a lack of commitment that you'd have shown them. So look, this is quite interesting with the Five of Cups. I think it denotes someone that is quite sentimental, remembers a lot of things, remembers anything that's hurt them, can be quite nostalgic, can hold a bit of resentment even, Aquarius. I'm not sure what's happened here for some of you, but I think you have an emotional trauma or traumatic past with this person for some. Whilst for others this isn't the case. For others, I feel like with the cups here that are being spilt, for some I feel like there's possibly a fling, a one-night stand that may happen that's very driven by sexuality and passion, because of a night of excess or a night of drinking or partying or having a wild fun time. I think this will lead to something here, Aquarius. So I definitely feel for some of you, there'll be someone that you're very, very attracted to here that's coming forward here, and a night of excess could lead the two of you together, especially intimately here. But let's look at this Lovers card. This is absolutely beautiful. This is someone that, okay, for some of you, you might be sharing just a physical connection with this person. Whilst for others, I feel like this is a soulmate or twin flame that's coming forward here, that you're going to be either meeting face-to-face, being introduced to, may meet overseas if you're traveling to a different part of the country, to a different country, district, region, city, town, village. And this is where this person is, because the universe is ushering a divine meeting. There's something about divine timing here for you, Aquarius, that's coming through. And this romance may start off with something physical, but in time, you'll see that this person is offering you commitment, and there's a reason why they've walked into your life. So I think for some of you, you have something very, very significant here with someone else, and it may just be a Gemini. So for those Aquarians that may come across this person, you may find they have Gemini quality to them. They're very, very attractive, a very strong spiritual connection. And for others, you just can't put this connection into words. It's just something too special and too beautiful to put into words, because you won't be able to explain it. But for others of you, it's someone you've had your eye on for quite some time, Aquarius. It's someone you've been attracted to. You know, maybe you've been dancing around each other for a while now, and there's intimacy coming. There's affection, love, sex that's coming for a lot of you actually with this person. You've had your eye on them for quite some time. They've had their eye on you, and you'll actually come together to be intimate or to show each other that you're interested, express yourself emotionally, etc. Now, the Empress here could actually symbolize this person is quite open-minded, is quite sensual. I feel like the Empress does represent fertility, sensuality, and giving new life. So I feel like for some of you there is a pregnancy. Either you've had a pregnancy with this person and you're rekindling a romance. Maybe you've been separated. Maybe intimacy hasn't been so good. But I feel like you're finding that spark again for those that have a child with this person. I also feel like there could be a resulting pregnancy for some of you with a soulmate or twin flame this holiday season. So yay, that's really exciting for those that have been planning for that. This could very well be the time that you actually conceive, or you start even thinking or talking about children here together. So things are getting quite serious here. The Empress brings manifestations into the physical realm. So this very well could be baby news for some of you. A very strong attraction though with the Empress. So for some of you Aquarians, you're meeting someone that is physically embodies exactly what you're looking for in terms of looks, hair color, eye color, demeanor, character, dress sense, character. Whether you're a male or a female watching this, this is the Empress or the Emperor that's coming up for you with very, very sensual energy here. Beautiful. I see her as a strong earth sign. Some see her as a sun sign. That's totally fine. It's just whatever you interpret her as. But with this lush, beautiful garden around her and her earthly presence, I think this is a strong earth sign. So it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But of course, for those that would like to interpret her as a sun sign, please go ahead and do so. Now, moving on with the Eight of Cups, this could be someone that is further afield, that is coming or traveling out to you. This could be someone that you've had a long distance fling with, or you've had some sort of association with. That is someone that's coming from a distance, but is wanting romance. They are walking towards you because they feel lack or limitation or despair in their current set of circumstances. Maybe if they're currently in a relationship, or maybe they've been single for quite some time. However, I feel like they're moving towards you. For some, this is actually walking away. So for others, I feel like although you'll connect very well here with someone, you'll have a very strong physical connection with someone, you'll actually end up walking away from each other because this just doesn't work. And it will be water under the bridge, and you'll actually walk away from this person and leave. So it could be like a holiday romance in the sense where you travel and you meet this person and then you rekindle and you have a great holiday together and it's all just very honeymoonish, but then the next thing you know, you go your separate ways and it's all just a beautiful memory here. So for some, I feel like this will be applicable. For others, I feel like this could be someone foreign or someone that's on the move, relocating at work or in their personal life that you will be meeting with. Interesting how he walks towards the Nine of Wands, however. Nine of Wands is capricious energy. It's either this person is on guard about how they're feeling, so they're not exactly open, which is a stark contradiction to the Lovers card, which is someone that's very open-minded, exposing their imperfections, vulnerabilities, their secrets, their thoughts, and things like this. So for some, this will make sense. For others, it will not. However, with the Nine of Wands, this could be a strong fire sign that is coming through here, Aquarius, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. It could be someone that is quite guarded, possessive, or protective in nature. And they could dwell on certain things that you do, Aquarius, because sometimes as an air sign, you do want options and mutability, and you're quite adaptable. And maybe this person is more grounded or is more threatened by change, or by how quickly the relationship moves, or how slowly the relationship moves. So there's a certain element around them where they feel a bit guarded, or, they're stuck in their ways. There's a certain stubbornness coming through with the Nine of Wands. So this person could be quite stubborn in nature, or with the connection that you share together. Either stubborn or adamant. They'd like to see you again. They're very protective. They're very possessive, or very adamant that this connection can't go any further, unfortunately, for some of you. And it's just that. It's something that you'll leave behind. But you'll always have the memory here with the Two of Cups. So look, I will leave it at that, Aquarius. I hope this reading has been insightful. Thank you again for watching.